from what we're hearing and reports so far from everyone is that a live round somehow made its way onto set, was loaded into the weapon that Alec Baldwin was using, and he pointed the weapon in a rehearsal or possibly a camera test and fired the weapon, striking Helena, the DP, in the chest. It passed through her, and part of the bullet or the entirety of the bullet struck the director, I think in the upper chest clavicle area, is what we're hearing. And it killed Helena and wounded him.
Well, it just seems extraordinary for non-experts that there was a loaded gun on set. I mean, is that usual?
It is absolutely not usual. It never is to occur. There is always, and I've seen this, a lot of confusion recently between what the difference is between a prop gun and a real gun. What's the difference between a blank round and a live round? Never should a live round, or never does a live round ever have any place even anywhere near a movie set.
If there are guns on set for a movie like this, is it the specific job of somebody like you to handle and look after them? That's a one and only task, presumably.
That is correct. That is correct. We're an armorer is generally hired by the prop master. Prop master is in charge of the entirety of the prop department, and the armorer falls under that. The armorer's ultimate responsibility is the use and proper handling and safety of the firearm while it's on set, whether it's 1 or 10 or depending on how heavy the movie is with firearms and weapons. And that is the sole responsibility to make sure that it's safe while it's being utilized.
There are reports that when the gun was handed to Alec Baldwin, the assistant director shouted "cold gun" to indicate that it didn't contain live ammunition. Is that a phrase that you're familiar with? And why would he need to shout "cold gun" if real bullets aren't allowed on set?
Right. So cold weapon is said out loud on set, just like hot weapon is said out loud on set to let everyone on the cast and crew know what's going on when it comes to a weapon. Usually it's repeated over the radio. For anyone not directly on set to hear it. For that AD who I do not know, to say cold weapon, he would have to have believed that the weapon had no blank rounds in it whatsoever, and that it was completely safe to handle and operate. He should not have been handling, and I say this because this is just safety protocol. Again, not trying to be disparaging to anybody, but general safety protocol, the AD does not hand off weapons to actors. The armorer hands off weapons to actors if there's an armorer on set. And if not, it falls to the task of the prop master, who generally is cross-trained as an armorer if they're using weapons on set.
So you said that you didn't know the AD involved in this, but did you know any of the other people, and how much training should the armorer have behind them before they get involved in a movie like this?
Well, I know Thel, which was the armorer's father, and I've met her one time. Thel is a professional in the industry, has been doing it a long time, and I can only assume and feel confident that he had probably been training his daughter since she was old enough to safely handle a gun. I don't know and hate to even speculate how a live round could have gotten past the props department as an armorer and made it on set. It is such an unfortunate tragedy, and I feel so sorry for the family of the DP Helena, who lost a mother and a wife, and the director who shot, the cast and crew involved in it, and Alec Baldwin, who actually fired the round. So I mean, it's just it's a hard answer to get across, because you got a professional out there, and those so many safety protocols in place to avoid something just like this from happening.